What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hattie here if you are new. And this is very exciting, but also very sad. I say it's exciting, it's always exciting on my channel, let's be honest. I am in LA, and yes, I have done a vlog. I don't know which one's coming out first, but I'm in LA and I'm at the gym, and this is the final pit stop of this gym tour in the States. Sad face. Yeah, it's been an absolute whirlwind traveling through different states, checking out all the gyms, meeting loads of new people. It has been unbelievable. Like, everyone has been so lovely. And yeah, to top it off, this one that I've come to today, which is Hybrid Gym in downtown LA. The owner, Danny, who I've just met, I'm really sorry right now. Her partner also owns the gym with her, and I don't know his name, so I will find that out. But Danny is super, super lovely. She is an IFBB pro. I haven't seen her physique, but I checked online. I may have searched and stumbled across her Instagram. She looks phenomenal. But we had a little chat and a little, to say catch up, we had a nice chat. Anywho, I'm going to be training in the gym today, of course. I haven't really got a set plan. I never do. I don't know why these intros, I think in my head, are going to be different, because they never are at this point. Like, it is always, I'm in the gym and I'm going to train something. We don't know what. But anyway, I think I'm going to go for legs, because I haven't trained in 3 days just because of work out here. I've had a lot of stuff going on, travel plans. I did a social media collab yesterday. So yeah, I've been unable to train, and I feel like I want to top up my legs because I won't be training probably realistically for the next 2 days. Traveling home tomorrow, and I'm going to try and beat jet lag. So anywho, leggies. There is some really cool pieces of equipment in here. I believe it's like a more of a personal training style gym. So they do classes here, they do one-to-ones, they do boxing, which they've got going on in the background. There is a rig, CrossFit, they've got bodybuilding area, they've got cardio section. It's very compact, it's fairly small, but it will do the job. And the kit that they've got is some good kit. So I'm excited to see what I get out of this session. I'm already nailless, so I'm hoping for no injuries this session to lose any others. I'm basically gonna have a think, but I'm excited. They've got Pendulum, they've got an Atlantis Pendulum, and I'm gonna try that, and some booty builder kit, which is always wonderful. Anyway, enough talk of me now. I'm gonna get into my session. I'm gonna let you know how it goes. I'm gonna try and not talk too much. This is the talking section done. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, action, let's go train. Turn up. Forward. So I am starting on glutes today. Very, very unusual move of me. Normally, if I'm on a glute day, I will warm up hamstrings or quads. Normally, I'm just very, I don't know. Normally, what I'm trying to say is I would never, ever, ever start on a hip thrust. Like, it's just not something that I do. But I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna see if going glute first activates them more. Probably one heavy top set, if that's what you want to call it. But I'm gonna focus more on just getting reps. If they're lighter, but I just want reps. Okay, she's burning already. That's a good sign. You know what? This is what really bothers me, even with myself. Like, I am such a safe zone kind of person. I find something that works well for me and I will not divert from it. I will not try anything else. But you don't know till you try. And maybe it's a good glute day. Who the fuck knows? But even just starting on that, like I've not done anything else. I've not stretched, I've not warmed up, I've not walked. I'm already getting a better connection than what I would do doing this 5 exercises in. Switch things up, try it out, change whatever, because you never bloody know. Maybe I need to start putting hip thrusts first. I better look like a bloody tomato right now. I'm not gonna lie, hyperextension I think is probably another one of those exercises where there's, I'm gonna call it controversial, because certain movements, like it's just you do it and there's one way to do it. There are movements where people are like, no, you need to do this, or you need to put your arms here, your feet here, do this, do that, overextend, don't extend too much. Like there's just so much variety and it's not one size fits all. So with this one in particular, I've seen so much about, because it's a hyperextension, a lot of people use it for their lower back. So for me personally, struggling with my lower back on a lot of movements, I hit it a lot. But the reason why I do it is to get glute ham, more so like the tie-in area. You'll see people that will literally like fling themselves back and they'll, to me, overextend. Some people say that you are better off doing that if you want to connect your lower back, that you do want to like literally come from down all the way up like that, and it's almost like an arch. I personally don't get it. I've never done it like that. You'll get people that say to round your shoulders. So when you're coming up, you want to be like hunched over as opposed to flat. There's so many different things that you hear on this movement. And I will always say, I'm not a PT. I started my course and I just didn't finish it. I didn't do it. So I'm not qualified. I've never claimed to be qualified on this channel. I've never, said something in a certain way to tell someone to do something. On this channel, for me personally, I talk about what I do, why I do it, how it benefits me, the reasons why, everything person dependent. So that's just how I work. So in terms of this one, I will always get as much reach on the bottom. So whether I'm doing it weighted or not, this one is actually really good. This is Atlantis. I've never done Atlantis. It sits very high up. Some of them you'll get them, they will be so low that when you're here, your head is about here because you're so low. But for me, I will stretch all the way down, stretch all through my legs, and then drive up and probably come to about here where I know that I can squeeze and put tension on my glutes and in my glute ham tie-in area, which is basically where your glute and ham meet. That's basically it. So that's how I do it. I will go in and out of using weight and then body weight. I normally always do these at the end of my session as like a finisher, but considering I started on glute hip thrust, I thought, you know what? I know this hits. I'm gonna just go straight into it and it's been really, really good. But yeah, I'd like to say majority of movements, there's no wrong way of doing something as long as you're not putting yourself in a position of being vulnerable and susceptible to injury. As long as you're not gonna hurt yourself, as long as you're not gonna break a bone, tear a muscle, do anything bad or damaging, I think it's fine. Everybody is different. Your size, your shape, your joints, your everything, how everything moves is different. So just because this is how I do it, give it a go, but I'm not gonna say that it's gonna work for you. So figure out what's best, but to be honest, Atlantis, I've never tried. I really like it because you are so high up and you can get that stretch at the bottom. So yeah, a few more sets on here. And then I don't know what next. Time I've actually like tried to go heavy on those. Well, I say heavy for me. Again, another one of those exercises where setup is just so awkward. And for me, it can vary day to day. Like depending on what day it is, depending what I've done previous, like in terms of exercises before, it will change how well it hits. And I found a quite nice setup with a little step, which kind of helped. And instead of like bending my knee, I've tried to keep it straight and kick out. So almost go like that, as opposed to that. So it's straight, not bent. It actually feels kind of nice. Tell you what, does it feel nice? No weight. Tell you what, like the more I've literally, the start of this trip, I wore the wrong shoes, to be quite honest. 5 weeks ago when I first arrived in Miami, the blisters that my feet endured were something else. And I had to end up buying myself some new shoes. But I've had to wear them basically like every day for the past month, training them, walking them. Like I've done a lot of walking, like minimum 15K a day, 15K steps, which granted is not a lot for some people, but when I was probably on about 6,000 to 8,000 a day at home in other shoes, these now feel so like, look at that, they're so like, here, they feel so loose. Like the compression to them is kind of gone, which is a bit annoying. They're still comfy, but they're just loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goosey, baby. Loosey-goosey.
A little insight into how my brain works. So I knew I was wearing the shoes that I was wearing, knowing full well that I'd be training legs, either a squat movement, a leg press, something like that as a compound. So rather than just wear shoes that I could keep on and they were flat and they were more sturdy than the ones I've got on, I brought socks. I brought socks to go over my other socks, because my other socks, you know, the really cheap, thin material, they just don't feel nice. Yeah, I had those on and I was like, can't bother to wear these ones at the start. Can't bother to wear adequate shoes. I'm gonna just bring socks with me, because that makes sense. Anywho, Atlantis Pendulum, one that I do actually really like. They've got an Ultra Flex Derby, but to be quite honest, when I train there, when I do a Pendulum, I like the Gym Leco one. I don't know, it just feels nice. Just something about it, it's just a really nice setup. This one, I think is adjustable. I don't know. Most of them are. I think the pad on this one as well is adjustable. You can like change the angle of it. I'm happy with how it is at the moment, but the Gym Leco one is set, like preset, basically. It don't move. So yeah, anywho, I'm going. I've got no expectations. Just gonna lift. I've never, as far as I'm aware, I've never done glute focused exercises prior to this. I've always started with either or both a leg extension and a hamstring movement curl, usually seated. I will predominantly always start with one or both, then go into a pendulum. So the fact that me personally, my knees don't feel warm because I haven't had the knee flexion as such in the movements that I've done, we'll see. I've got reps, be fine. Got my headphones, fine. Got some tunes. Last movement is going to be a single leg press. Normally, I'm sure I've said this numerous times, normally on a single leg movement, I try and target glute, or at least glute ham biased. Regardless of how you try and target it, you can adjust foot placement, your stance, and it will target it slightly different, but you're always, without fail, you're always going to hit the opposite. So even if I'm going glute ham focused on this, I will still hit quad. And the fact that I've just done pendulum, my quads are fired up and I will hit it more easily in comparison to had I done this before, just because they are more activated. But yeah, I'm gonna try and go for a glute ham focused, but it's just gonna be a full leg, I think. I'm gonna feel it everywhere. I don't know what I'm doing, weight, sets, anything. I'm just gonna do it, but I'm feeling good. It's a very good pendulum set, to be quite honest. But when I say I'm like puffing, bloody blowing out my arse this session. Finito, done, time out, done. There we go, everyone, that is my session done. I am not gonna lie, that was beyond needed. I have phases where I go in and out of like actually pushing myself, and I often talk about pushing yourself to failure, and to reach true failure is honestly such a task in itself. Like, so many people, you just can't hit it. But yeah, being able to take yourself to that point and being able to hit failure is very beneficial for building muscle, if that's what your goal is, which for me, obviously it is. But no, it was very, very good. I had my big compound set on the pendulum, which was just brilliant. And I mentally just take myself to a different place. Like I don't even know how to describe it. It's just something, when I'm in that mindset, in the zone, I love it. I don't know what it is. And it's very, very strange, but I had a very, very good session. big shout out to Hybrid here. The staff and everyone are lovely. Obviously, Danny as well, who I met. She was so nice. But yeah, if you are in the area in downtown LA, be sure to check it out. But no, it was brilliant. They've got, like, don't get me wrong, it's a smaller gym. It absolutely is. But for what you want and what you need, like, they've got the necessities. They've got what you need. You've got your cardio, you've got your cables, you've got your sled track, you've got, you know, even a booty builder, the pendulum, squat racks, leg press, you've got boxing area. So it's pretty damn kitted out. Like, you've got your stuff, it's just not overkill. So it's really good. So yeah, big shout out to them. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, it was the last one of the States tour gym, and I've definitely finished on a good note. So yeah, I feel very, very good, very pumped. I think that was it. I think that was, yeah. I'm just so tired. My brain's frazzled now. I get like mentally tired after a good session. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy watching. And obviously be sure to comment, like, comment, share, subscribe. You can't get our words out at this point. I hope you guys did enjoy. So if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Really, really appreciate it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little tour that I've done. It's been a minute. It's been 5.5 weeks. So it's been amazing. I will do like a full roundup, full everything once I get home. And bearing in mind as well, like, these vlogs are going to be coming out when I'm back in the UK anyway. So it is, when is it? It's the 23rd of April. So I have no idea when this one is going to come out. It'll be a little while. But again, also a massive, massive shout out to Kyle, my videographer back at home, who, bless him, he's been dealing with me from afar, talking to him, stressing out, asking loads of questions, but also the man that actually made this all happen is editing it and putting it all together and being able for me to actually put it out there on YouTube and continue to grow the channel. And it has done immensely well over the last month that I've been out in the US. So yeah, big shout out to Kyle. Love you, man. No, I can't wait to get back and film with you, to be honest. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna shut up waffling. I'm all good. I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out, America.